by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Try and go out on them. Well, the music seems really soft. Hey everyone, it's Chet Aries here. Shush. Just doing some mining. Six. Ava, prepare for takeoff.
Commencing launch sequence. Initiating. 1 moment, please. All systems ready to contacting go. Docking control. On. Redistributing. Commander, making the have the car.
Oof.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Ava, what time is it?
5:16 p.m.
Loading. Feel like that is a cluster. Ava, scan forward. Ava, scan forward. Ava, you asshole. Ava, scan forward. Ava, scan for... Ava, ping forward. Crime. Well, that looks like gold specs to me. See if I can get it to scan. Dang it. Ava, ping forward. 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 Ava, ping. Oh, 30K. Not good. Twitch. Right. Ava, what time is it?
5:30 p.m.
Your insurance claim. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Thank you. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Oh. Canlyric? I don't know if I'm saying that name right or not. Sorry, I had a window open over the chat. I have been playing Star Citizen since 2014. But not very regularly until the last year. Canly. Alright. Ava, prepare for takeoff.
Commencing launch sequence. Commencing now. Stand by.
I would check in periodically.
Internal scan contacting.
Oh, got it. June.
Optimally.
Of course.
Resetting.
Oh, that's
Commander, you now have the con.
Ava is my ship AI. And that is using voice attack and a product called HCS voice packs. It's pretty cheap. You should look into it. If you've got a microphone, you can do this too. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's pretty fun. For some reason, it did not turn on my ship properly, but that's okay. We've only been playing for 3 days? Cool, welcome. What starter ship did you get? Nice, nice. Yep, I always say go cheap at first. Don't spend a lot of money on the game. Get to know it better.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Find out if you like it. This game's not for everyone. So spending the $45, get to play forever. What could, you know, there's nothing bad about that. Did you do delivery missions? That's what I usually start off with, is delivery missions. Good way to learn how to navigate and take off. Perfect, yeah, good. You're doing all the right stuff. Are you going into all the buildings and looking for loot boxes and stuff? Ava, warp factor 1.
Jump.
Oh, yeah, you're going to places that are bunkers, and they will shoot at you unless you have certain missions. Yeah, no, like when you deliver packages and you go into a building, just look around in the building itself, and you'll find loot boxes with, you know, armor, weapons, clothes, food, all that kind of stuff. You'd be able to, you know, if you loot and that stuff in a few hours of deliveries, you'll have, you know, probably a nice suit of armor and some weapons, and you can try out doing some other, you know, first-person shooter missions and stuff without having to spend money buying all that. So I'm just doing some mining. Boring stuff, but it's lucrative. I have to go pick up my kids from karate in about a half an hour-ish, give or take. So I'm going to drop out of warp right about here. And I'm in what's called the Aaron Belt. Yep, I'm good with that. And I'm going to set my return trip back ahead of time. Oh, cool. You gonna try renting, you can rent a ship. That's what a lot of people do. Let's see. So, okay. Yep, the Prospector is a good ship to rent. So yeah, the Aaron Belt. You can also just go. You need a ship that can hold a rock, so you could rent a Cuddy Black and get a rock. They're cheap. Like, you could make enough money to buy your own rock vehicle in a couple of days of just running package missions and, you know, some bounties or something. 50. I want to say they're around 50,000, something like that. And if you do rock mining, then you can just go onto a planet and do rock mining that way. You can make about 150,000 an hour doing that. No, it's fine, man. I like helping out new players. Right, so I'm gonna head out here. I'm gonna point to an open area, and I'm gonna get up to speed. Yeah, if you really get good at mining in a prospector, you can make about 400,000 an hour if you have good luck. The trick is finding stuff to mine in an efficient manner, which is what I'm doing right now. So I'm going up to speed here, about 300-ish. I'm going to turn off coupled mode, which basically, you know, it's Newtonian physics, right? I'm in space. I'm going in a certain direction. I'm going to turn off all my thrusters and just keep on going in that direction. And then I got cool macros with the voice attack that help me scan for stuff. So, and this works on planetary mining too. If you see multiple gems all together, that's a that's a good sign. Just like if I see multiple hits on an asteroid cluster, that's also often a good sign. And then you want to go investigate that and see if it's something that you want to mine. If it is, then you mine it. But there's bugs and things sometimes, so... Eva, ping forward. Right, there's some stuff. Let's see what this is. Oh, I gotta... Hey, we're right away. U-type. These are gonna be quantum more than likely. You can also mine for quantum on Lyria. That's where most people do it. If you go gem mining, probably want to go to Daymar instead of Lyria. Oh yeah, that's looking good. That'll have a decent amount. Let's look at this one. Not so good. So, we'll definitely mine this one. It'll give us a little something. I want to get a little bit more on the sunny side of this so I can see it better. All right. Oh, that's your direction. That's that tells you that you're going forward at that vector. It's a vector indicator. There's a setting where you can turn it on like all the time. So that helps me when I'm flying in uncoupled mode, so that I know, you know, that's the direction I'm actually heading in. So I'm looking for like a hot spot in mine here. I guess that's as good as any. If it's reversed the other way and you have the mouths of the greater than and less than together, then that shows you that that's the opposite direction. So there's one behind you and there's one in front of you. So I don't know if you've ever mined before, but the goal is to eventually get this charge level to get up into the green and keep it from going into the red. If you overcharge it and it gets to the end overcharging, it'll blow up the rock, which could blow you up, might not. Hey, do you have, are you doing mouse and keyboard, or do you got joysticks? Alright. I think the mouse wheel is what you can use to control the power, which I've got to 100% here. But yeah, I have a bunch of different joysticks. So I actually play with dual joysticks and a throttle. But for mining, I just use the joystick in the right hand and the throttle in the other. And I'm using a dial on my throttle to control the the power level of the mining laser. Yeah. Yep, once it gets up to green, then I'll start messing with the power level so that it stays in the green. And it's exactly the same way with mining for gems, hand mining. Come on. A little bit more. Just about. There we go. You can see the bar filling up. I'm going to turn it down just a tad. I'm going to turn it up. You can kind of listen for audio cues sometimes too. That helps. This one's being really nice to me. Alright. And if you're mining gems, then a whole bunch of gems are going to spill out, and then you switch to your other mining mode to just suck them all in. With quantum mining, there's all these big pieces that are going to pop out, and then you've got to break those down. That one's like 88%, 89% quantanium, so that's a good one. That one's not going to be good. That's all inert materials. That one's pretty low. And that's pretty low. Oh, we got one good one and a bunch of crappy ones. But we will crack this one. We'll crack all the ones with quantanium, and then we'll pick up the ones with the highest percentage first. Yeah, there's add-ons. I don't know. I don't mess with them right now, but I've been mining all that much, all that long, so I'm not like a huge expert. Now these little ones, they require a lot less power when you do it. Yep. The smaller they are, the harder they are to keep in the green. Very sensitive. Alright, so this one next. No. Yeah, this one. Yeah, it's like the percentages matter because of how you load it. So, you know, you want to load the purest samples first so that you don't fill up your ship with a bunch of other stuff that's not as expensive. So, yeah, so if you get something that's like, you know, that's still a yellow rock, not a purple one, you know, when they're yellow, like the outside of them, that means you still have to crack them. So, you know, for this one, I'm hoping that it, you know, that 11% comes off in one chunk and is higher percent. You know, if it's 50-50, you want it to come out, you know, one with 100% quantanium and one with none. It doesn't always happen that way. Don't think there's... I guess that one has some quantanium in it too. We'll just crack them all and do the highest percentage ones first. Right, you can't really dump it. You can't sort it out. You got to bring it all back. It's as far as I know. It might be different when they update the cargo stuff, but the product I'm using is called Voice Attack, and then there's another company that sells what's called HCS voice packs, and the one I'm using is called Astra. Oh yeah, see now that one broke apart and that one's like 38%. So that's not bad. Could be a lot worse. And that one, just doing a quick scan on these. Yeah, 40%. Yeah. I'll probably pick it up no matter what, just to have a full load, but yeah, I mean, you can still sell some of them for... Okay, that one's 100%. Alright, so we're gonna switch to extraction mode, and we're gonna just do the highest percentages first. That one's got nothing. Right. One that's... Yeah, that's really low. That one last. It's like 40%. It's 30%. Do that one anyways. Don't want to stick around too long on this stuff because once you start sucking up the quantanium, it will blow up. We're going to do this last one. And we're going to jump. It's my jump point. I can't really bring up the mining thing now, I don't think. Oh yeah, I can. It's down in the right-hand side there. It says time until critical, 12 minutes. It has a current stability. It'll start warning you when it gets to a yellow. And you still have, you know, quite a few minutes when it gets to yellow. So this doesn't happen with gem mining. If you're just mining gems, there's no time limitation. It's 32 SCUs. If you look, cargo 32 SCU, and yeah, it has quant in there. I don't actually ever pay attention to that too much. I'll be honest. Those weren't great as far as like if I come across a quantanium asteroid that's like, you know, 5,000 volume and you know it has 25% or higher, then that's pretty close to a full load. Like 30% would definitely fill the ship. So this one's kind of on the low end, mid-range. But yeah, gems, I mean, gems are a little bit simpler, but they're not as lucrative because you don't have to do all this extra stuff. You don't have to worry about your ship blown up. You just take it to any place that'll buy gems and sell them. Nope, haven't done the Argo Mole. You know, I hear that's a little bit better for mining because, you know, you can carry more, but it's also it's a two-seater ship, so you can't control the mining laser from the pilot. So you have to go there, park the ship, get out of the captain's area, and then, you know, go to the mining laser one, and then when you're done with that, you know, go back again. So it's a little bit extra, but I'm probably not having to do as many trips. Could be good. I haven't found a lot of, you know, asteroid clusters that are larger than what I can get in my prospector, though. So you could totally solo an Argo, but I know you'd have to be a little bit better. It's better if you do it in a group. Maybe you have people that are like if you had a 3-person group, you could have 1 person scouting, 1 person cracking, and 1 person extracting and making trips back and forth. So let's see how much time we got. Like 8 minutes. Ava, final approach.
Approach protocols engaged. Reinitialize commander.
Hello,
Now have the
Curl Cursaleska. I don't know how to say your name. I don't know how to say anyone's names. Is that there? I guess it is. On the other side. That sucks. Usually gives me one right by where I'm. Got HOTASAS, nice. Dual joysticks. What kind of sticks do you got there? There we go.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
I'm in the yellow. Ava, what time is it?
6:04 p.m.
Alright, I gotta leave in like as soon as I get this tucked away. Yep, 5-minute timer. Something like that. Plenty of time. No reason to panic. Once you get the ship stored, timer goes off. Sure, of course, send me a friend request. No problem. I'll help you set up your sticks. I got all kinds of documentation and stuff on how I set mine up.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Thrustmaster. One of my friends has Thrustmasters. There's a really good Thrustmaster setup that you can download right off of the forums. I do have Discord. You look me up. I'm trying to remember. Hold on a second. Just let me get this load tucked away, and then I'll put it in the chat here in a second.
Hi, good to have you back. You see anything you like?
So these are all my jobs that I got lined up here. So I'm gonna select my prospector. I'm gonna set up a work order. I'm gonna change to the Dynex. And then here, I do them all because I might as well just sell them all. But you can see I got about 1,470 on Quantanium. A full load is like maybe 2,600. You can see a lot of these other ones are like 25, 2,600. So. Oh, backwards? Yeah, you just have to invert them. Yeah, I'll put a link in the chat in a second here too. But then I gotta run quick. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna send you is a link to the Thrustmaster ones. Now this is yeah, it has HOTASAS 2. Okay, so because they reset stuff. So when you buy a vehicle in game, when they reset everything, everything that you bought in game goes away. You just get to keep your starter ships or ships that you've purchased for real money. So that link is a really good one for the Thrustmaster sticks. And that even has discussion, I think, on how to do I think it has stuff on how to do the stick inversion. It can be a little bit tricky until you get used to it, for sure. And now I gotta find my Discord. Okay, my account. I don't even know how to find it on here. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna invite you to my let's see, invite people. That's my ASMBL chat, Discord chat for my guild. You can join that up, and then you can talk to me more about joystick stuff. Other thing that I would say would be useful, if I can bring it up really quick, and then I really gotta run, is GitHub. Like here's one that I did dual joysticks with the Logitech Extremes. There you go. And I am